Missy here. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video, I have my March update for Paint That Palette. I am doing 3 different painting projects in one. So Paint That Palette was created by Amber F, but I am following along with the Pantastic Ladies, whose theme is Kicking It Old School. That was created by Jessica and Dana, and they're linked down below. I'm following along with the small group collab created by Paula that is Better Together. So I'm painting 2 palettes in this project. And then last month I brought in some face palettes. So I'm painting those as well. And you guys didn't seem to care where the update went because of my husband developing COVID. You guys have probably heard this, at least 4 or 5 times now. I am bulk filming as much as I can, so I'm going to go ahead and just create this all in one project. I'm also changing this up, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So we are going to start with the face palettes. So I am currently working on the cream bronzer palette from e.l.f. and I've used each shade 4 times, probably more than that, but let me tell you, I completely forgot that I needed to be tracking this, but this is what it looks like. I've been wearing this every day. I've been mixing these 2 shades with the e.l.f. contour that I'm trying to finish, and then these 3 shades with the Revolution bronzer that I'm trying to hit pan in. So this is getting a lot of use. I use a stippling brush. I think I put it in the, where is it? I think I put it in here to wash. This one. I use this one, this stippling brush from e.l.f. I think they also have a putty brush, but I like the way that this puts it on, and then I blend it out with my sponge. So yeah, I have that. I've used it 4 times each. I think it's probably a little more than that, but we're gonna go with 4. I also have been working on the blush palette from them, and I have used each shade twice, and I did that in, I want to say that was in Not So 2000s, and then I have been focusing on this shade right here. I've used that 3 extra times. So this is what this is looking like. This is an orange blush. You guys know how I feel about that. So I have definitely been mixing this one, and it's on my face today. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it's on my face today. So yeah, my goal is to hit pan in all of those. I don't know if I will keep going with them once I hit pan. I haven't really decided. So once that happens, we'll kind of talk about what the next steps will be. So we have a while before that happens though, I think. I think maybe. All right, let's talk about the powder Pan That palette. So I have been working on the Profusion Neons palette. This is the Pantastic Ladies Kicking It Old School. This is probably one of my older palettes in my collection. And then for Better Together, I've been working on the Red Velvet Cupcake palette from Glamlight. These did not get no use. I didn't use this at all in the month of February. None whatsoever. But for my this one, I've hit pan in almost everything but 2 shades. So this is what it's looked like, and I will throw up a picture. I need pan in Psych, and I need pan in Heat Wave. Now Heat Wave has been my focus shade. This is the 2nd day in a row I've used it. It's in my crease, and I've actually been blending it out with this color. Oh, it's so pretty. So that is the what is that, Rad? That's actually in Throwback 30. So this is Rad, and then on my inner, like, to deepen it a little bit, is this Heat Wave. I will have pan on this in the next week or so. Like, this has been a focus shade. My goal is to hit pan on that. And then I should have pan on this one going forward. Once I hit pan in the red one, I will go back to doing Roy G. Biv. This looks beautiful on a green look. It looks beautiful in Air Corner on a blue look. I'll try to flash up a picture. I put a picture on my community page. The picture is awful, but the eye look was really, really pretty. So we have those 2 left to hit pan. So I was like, okay, Misty, what are we gonna do? How are you gonna force yourself to continue using these palettes when you're trying to hit pan, 200 pans, and you're just not drawn to these palettes? This one may stay in to finish. Like, that was my original goal, was to keep this in to finish, and it may do that. But as of, you know, March, these two are rolling out. So if I didn't have such a lofty goal for hitting pans, these would stay in to finish. But I'm literally not reaching for this whatsoever. It's also, we're like, tomorrow's meteorological spring here in Texas. We're going to get to 80 today. We were like in the mid 70s yesterday. So I have been gravitating towards brighter. And if you saw my project level up video where I brought in the Nomad palette, I mentioned these are the colors that I'm going to want to use for the next couple of months. Now, I don't think that you know, you can only use those colors in the springtime, but I am drawn to those brights in the spring and the summer. So I'm going to hit pan on these two, the last two shades, and this may stay in only if it doesn't compete with something that I'm already painting. But this one is going back into my collection, and maybe I will bring this back next year when I'm not trying to pan 200, you know, to hit 200 pans to finish. We shall see. So these are rolling out. So, Misty, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do now? Well, I'm glad you asked. This project for me is now rolling. So I'm doing a lot of flippin' eyeshadow palette projects. I'm doing Beauty A to Z, or not palettes. I'm doing Beauty A to Z. I'm doing BYOP. I'm doing this one. I'm doing Pan Nose eyeshadows. I'm doing Project Level Up. I feel like I'm missing one or two. I put Oh New Gifted Blue. It's like 3 eyeshadow palettes and 1 single. So I am working on a lot of eyeshadows. And again, with this goal to hit 200 pans, I want to make this rolling. So I'm going to continue with the themes, but I'm going to be bringing in new palettes once I've hit my goal. And my goal for each of these palettes is to hit pan in every single shade. So for Kicking It Old School, I'm bringing in this. This is the Dia Noche's palette. This is Tri-Element from JCat. Oh, this is Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time. This is a beautiful purple and pink palette. If you manage to get your hands on this when it's new and not, you know, a little bit older, this is beautiful. These shimmers are beautiful. I guess I should swatch this. I'll insert swatches if I can. I think I mentioned, did I mention that Rob has COVID? I have been sanitizing everything, and I mentioned in the video that I haven't been putting anything like directly to my mouth. So there's some of the shimmers. They're not as impactful as they used to be because I've had this palette now 4 years? 4 years or so. So I want to get use out of it. And there's only one shade that somewhat competes with what I'm working on. And I can't remember if I think it's either this pink matte or this pink matte. One of these two is very similar to the one in the Nomad palette. Other than that, I'm currently not really working on any other shades that compete. So this is going to be for Kicking It Old School. For Better Together, one color scheme you guys know I love is purple and mint or aqua. So this is the Juvia's Place, the Rebel Mint. And I swatched this again against mainly the Nomad palette because that's really where I have these like kind of colors. None of these colors compete. This one is a little close to one of the mattes, but the other one pulls a bit more blue and this pulls a bit more green. And again, I will insert swatches. Juvia's Place takes forever, so this may be in for months and months and months. They both may be in for months and months and months, and maybe I don't get to roll in any more palettes, you know, for the rest of the year, but I really want to try. So my goal, as I mentioned, is to hit pan in both of these. I will track usage, and again, usage means that's how many eye looks I've used them in. So yeah, I'm really excited about this, and I'm also excited about it because if you saw my Beauty A to Z and you saw my BYOP, those are rolling style, and I didn't roll in any new shades for the month of March because of COVID watch. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it COVID watch. So yeah, I really want to hit goal. That will be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19 shades if I can hit pan in all of these. And I think my Oh My Pan update will go up after this, so that will be posted sometimes next week. I don't know what the order is. Again, I'm doing some bulk filming, so we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, that's it. Like I said, Amber F is the creator of Pan That Palette. She's listed down below. Dana, Jessica, Paula, and I think there's a sign-up sheet. I honestly do not remember. I didn't rewatch this update. I normally rewatch my updates before I film the next update, and I didn't rewatch it. I haven't even looked at it yet. So yeah, but anyway, 2 new palettes. I'm excited. I love that both of these, not only the Red Velvet Cupcake, but also the Neon palette, got extra love. I've already ordered a new Red Velvet Cupcake palette. I may also order another Neon palette because it's powdery AF, but those mattes are gorgeous. They blend beautifully and they work with just about everything I put on my eyes. It's a really nice palette. It's really, really worth it. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. Let me know in the comments below what do you think of this new thing that I'm doing, this rolling style. Let me know what you think of this red look. It's pulling more pink, but I used reds. Like 3 red mattes are in this one. 3 red mattes. I'm doing my best, you guys. I'm doing my best. So yeah, subscribe if you want to continue along this journey with me. Follow me on Instagram. I'm at Misty Pans. I really hope you have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.